and welcome back to my Forever World, where today I'm just going to be chilling out, relaxing, and exposing more of my ancient city to the sky. I did get another beacon. I know it's really close to that one, but I did just want to do this area today. Off stream, over the past couple of days, I've finished up this area here, as well as this part down here. And I also exposed a little bit more to the sky over here. I did more TNT bombing, and I was asked by a friend of mine why exactly I decided to do the rest by hand. If I could just fly up to the right area, is this it? This is it here. And that is because I did not want bomb came super close here, which is why I've decided to do the rest by hand. Obviously, this was kind of accidental. I didn't realise that there was gravel up here that would fall down. But I did come close to destroying a small section of my agency with TNT, but luckily it didn't happen. The blast radius was just outside of the area. So all I'm going to do today is this area here, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Hi Bane, hi Orange. I hope you're both having a good day. Let's start off over here. Make sure I'm underneath here. So this area here, I'm just going to build out a little trench so I know exactly where I'm mining. Oh, this goes straight down to the ancient city as well. So I did expose quite a bit. Dig all this out. Make sure it keeps on that line. I do have a few things in mind for the walls, because I do want to build up deep slate walls going all the way up to the surface. I do have a few designs in mind, but I do want to do a stream maybe in creative mode where I fully flesh out the designs, get them all fully polished up and exactly how I want them to look. I suppose I don't really need to look up for this, I can just keep mining forward. And then find this area this way. So this is the sort of area that I want to start with today. I guess let's come over here, smooth this out a little bit. And start excavating. So not really many plans today, literally just to clear out a little bit more of this area. And then eventually, once I've done all of the little edges and stuff, I can work on the middle, the big middle section. I did do more TNT excavating. All of these lines of dispensers up here, they're new. I put them in over the past sort of 48 hours since my last stream on this world. And the day counter is so much higher because I did AFK overnight last night and this morning while I went out and visited family and stuff. So I let my gunpowder farm run, and I do have plenty more TNT to make to continue excavating. I think after, I'm maybe AFK again tonight, and then after that maybe one more night of AFKing, and I should have all the TNT I need to finish this thing off. But again, the rest is gonna have to be done by hand, unfortunately. How's your day going, Orange? I hope you're having a good day today. And you, Bane, if you're still in chat. kind of do wonder how much deeper I'm gonna have to mine. This does look like maybe 10 or 11 blocks down from where I'm at. But these are all right on the very edges of the city. Don't forget to like the stream, you know, comment on it when it's done, all that fun stuff. It does help out a lot. And if you're interested, feel free to follow me on TikTok and Facebook as well. Good, I'm glad your day's going well. I'm having a good day today so far. I got to see my son this morning, and then I had a few appointments in the early afternoon that went kind of well, so I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. One of the very few Sunday appointments I have. I don't think mobs are gonna harass me here. Maybe skeletons at the top, but I think I'm low enough down now that mobs will not drop into this chute. So it might just be a clear-cut race to the bottom here before I do the next section of 5 blocks. I will have to do a lot more mining. I mean, based on the thought that I've got in my head about what I want the walls to look like, I want them to sort of taper outwards. So I will probably have to do a lot more mining by hand at the top. A little bit later on, but for now I like the idea of having like tiered walls where it starts off with like 10 rows of a flat surface and then goes up by one. But each area I want to like put proper design into. Which is exactly, well, it's another reason why I'm mining all of this by hand. I'd like the blocks to show for it. Obviously stone is easily farmable, so I didn't really need to worry about collecting that. But deep slate is the sort of block that you have to actually mine by hand to get bulk of. That's the point. We've got stone generators, we've got basalt generators. Do we actually have deep slate generators in the game? I don't think we do. Maybe that's a mechanic they can add with the new sulfur cave, maybe? If potent water touches lava, it turns into deep slate rather than stone. I don't know, it's probably too much work for Mojang to do. No shade on them, but they do leave out quite a lot in these drops. And I'm leaving a lot of deep slate on the ground, but I'll soon pick it up once I go up and empty my inventory. I've got to be getting close to the bottom now, surely. I'm at negative 27. So the structures start at negative 50, I believe. So if a structure is like 10, 20 blocks tall, that's a lot of leeway for the ceiling. But maybe I'm overestimating it a little bit. The thing is, they do miss some good opportunities, Mojang. Like, if they don't listen to the community and add the sulfur spider, now that everyone's sort of been like, hey, this would be a really good thing to add. You've added loads of skeleton and zombie variants, why not spiders? If they don't add the sulfur spider in this update, it does show that they don't really take on all these community suggestions. I mean, a spider, literally all they have to do is retexture the cave spider and make it give you weakness instead of poison. And that's it. Like, I could probably do that in a day. And I don't even know how to code. Like, it is literally like, it's like a 1 day thing that they could do. But, I mean, we'll see. There's still a few weeks left of development before it goes into proper bug crunching before they send it out for like pre-release and stuff, so there's still time. Oh, there we go. We've got some skulk, which means we're okay, we are really close to the bottom. Literally at the bottom. There we go. A little bit more of this thing exposed to the sky. At last. So this does go down to negative 31, negative 32 sort of thing. So it's not too far off. And it's becoming daytime as well, so I'll be able to see what I'm actually doing. Now I've got to pick a side. Do this side back here first. There's a wandering trader llama down here, and there's 2 trader llamas down here. I don't think they're meant to be spawning in Ancient City somehow. That's a bit weird. take this all the way down to here and clear this out. Any skulk that's sort of left in the walls and stuff I will leave, but so we're down to 51 and now I've got to go up and do this side. I will give you ample warning if for whatever reason you hear an ice cream van. It's the annoying neighbours. They not really neighbours, but he comes around at stupid o'clock at night sometimes. Right outside my bedroom window. And is ridiculously loud. Right, there we go. Down to 51. That is this area completely cleared. Let's go clear the inventory for a second. What did we get up to last time? We filled that one. We filled that one. We definitely filled this one now. There we go, leave a stack in my inventory for any extras, and let's work on the next 5. There's a very real chance that I could just get all of this done out to here today. That would be very nice. Oh, the trader is up here. So you just decided to ditch your llamas down, I'm presuming this hole here. And we'll do up to here. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I mean, Mojang miss a lot of opportunities, but I mean, I guess they do know best for the game because they've been working on it for so long. Like, what fits, what doesn't. Like I said a few weeks ago, like, when everyone kicked off about the whole Creeper fiasco, about whether they would add it in today's day and age or not, and they all said they wouldn't, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I mean, it's not great because the Creeper is iconic, and they could add so many more iconic mobs. Like, iconic destructive mobs. They haven't. This goes out to here. I'm going to make this a bit more easy to see. Because with that hole there, it can get a bit... It could confuse me, and I could go a few blocks too far. There we go, that's a lot easier to tell when to stop. If there's too many destroys builds, people won't build. Yeah, but like with the Creeper, the solution is to light things up. With the Enderman, there isn't a solution at all. It's like if they spawn, they will most likely steal your grass and your moss. But it's such a minor inconvenience that people don't care. Like, unless I'm playing a challenge map that requires me to conserve as much dirt as I can, I'm not fussed if a creeper takes my stuff or an enderman takes my stuff. I can easily get it back. But things can be selectively destructive as well. Like, if you spawn a wither in your base, that's on you, you know? A lot of people do like destructive mobs that do stuff to terrain and destroy terrain and have interactions with blocks and the surroundings around them. But a lot of it is selective. Like if they, for example, I've seen the memes, I've seen all about it, but if, for example, they decide to add the Wither Storm, no one's going to spawn the Wither Storm near their builds. It's going to be like 10,000 blocks away. Only a few more blocks left and then I'm exposing a little bit more of this cave. Yeah, I do think they should add it. I mean, it's in, I think it was Minecraft Dungeons or Minecraft Legends or something that the Wither Storm was in. And then someone modded it into the game, I think. I'm not too sure, all I've seen is the memes. Oh, hello zombie. But yeah, it would be nice to have more difficult hostile mobs that are designed to be taken out. And I think, above all else, give us a reason to actually farm and kill mobs again. Like, they wouldn't add a cow now and be like, oh, actually, we don't want people to kill the cows because of animal cruelty. You know, let's not make them drop steak. Like, come on. Where's the goat meat? Where's the, you know, all of the edible foods? I'm trying to think of when was the last mob that they added that was passive. I mean, Happy Ghast, you can't eat those. Armadillos, yeah, I can understand why you couldn't eat those. But some people are messed up to eat dolphins. Oh, story mode. Oh, okay. That could be where they added the Wither Storm. So the only two versions of Minecraft that I've played are Bedrock and Dungeons 1. Which I've been meaning to get back into leading up to Dungeons 2. But there is every chance that I might just go straight into Dungeons 2 and instead. Yeah, people have eaten dolphins before. I mean, people have eaten all sorts of animals. I mean, people eat spiders for crying out loud. Don't like the texture. The taste is naff as well. But people have eaten spiders. You don't understand the story mode in Dungeons. I mean, it's literally just a case of it's a dungeon crawler game, so it's literally just designed for you to. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like sandboxy, but at the same time, it's not because you do have specific maps to take on. But I loved Dungeons 1, and if I can get my hands on it, then I'm sure as hell I'll love Dungeons 2 as well. Yeah, spiders are furry. Well, the big ones anyway. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure all of them are. But I don't have arachnophobia, but I do get like if I see a spider in my room, like there was literally one like 10 minutes before I started stream. I'm not phased by it. Like it genuinely doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's when I see a spider, like, and it's already right in my face and startling me. That's when like my adrenaline gets pumping and I start to think, oh, spider, gross. But if I see one in the corner of my room, like right now, I'm not fussed. Like it can be any size, it can be any breed. I just don't care. But if one startles me, then yes, I am. I care a lot. I'm sure I kept a pet spider when I was a kid. I think I had like one of those explorer sets with like a magnifying glass and a little cage that I got when I was a kid, and I trapped a few spiders in there and fed it flies and stuff. But I mean, I have considered getting a spider as a pet, but the only spider that I would realistically get as a pet is a jumping spider, because they're so puppy-like and they're really intelligent as well. They can learn to trust you and stuff, and they're curious. They want to interact with you. Honestly, the cutest things ever, and they're tiny. Right, I think probably better off finishing this area and then moving my way back. Like that. You would have burned it with a magnifying glass. No, I'm not that mean. I I don't like animal cruelty. Like, if a spider gets in my face and startles me and causes my adrenaline to surge, then I will, you know, I will give it the squish. But if it's just chilling and not coming up to me, not testing my patience or anything, I will just leave it. Like, I think my favorite animals have to be reptiles. Like, I would keep any reptile as a pet. I think they are gorgeous. You know, reptiles, you know, that's lizards, snakes, things like that. I think this is it for this section of 5. So I'm opening up more and more of this now, which is great. Yeah, honestly, if you like small spiders, just look up, like, jumping spiders. Like, they are absolutely adorable. And they're really inquisitive as well. They're literally like 8-legged puppies. Same thing with most lizard breeds as well. Right, I'm just going to quickly sleep to try and avoid phantoms. Let's go back down. I think maybe... I think 2 more areas of 5, and then I'll get... hopefully get disconnected with this area over here. I'll flatten this out a little bit as well, just to make it easier. Wandering Trader still just hanging about. That's up to here. Okay. So yeah, this one isn't going to connect. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 sort of rows of 5, and then I'll connect up to this. Get that done at least by the end of the day. Yeah, my pick is getting a bit low, but with the amount of mining I have to do, it's more worth it to literally run it until I can't see any durability left and then go and repair it. Otherwise I'm just wasting time. And if it breaks, it's not like I've got a shortage of netherite with all of the netherite mining I've been doing. At least for the moment, anyway. I have a build project in mind coming up that will cause me to probably need to do another 50 or 60 hours worth of netherite mining, and I will still run out, which isn't ideal, but you know. I'm curious, actually. 1 second. Oh, no. Okay. That's weird. I thought that the ice cream van that literally right outside my window was loud enough to be picked up by my mic, but it's not. That's kind of weird. It was like you like the idea of big projects, but you always get bored. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when the first project I did in this world was the Ocean Monument, and before I started this Forever World, I'd attempted to do something with the Ocean Monument 3 or 4 times, and I always got bored and gave up. And then when I started this world, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And once I finally finished it, bear in mind, it looked nothing like it does today. Like, it was literally There was no houses. It was just a big open patch of grass, and I had a storage system inside of it instead of a map room. That to me was like, oh damn, like I can finish a big project if I set my mind to it. And everything else since then, I've always managed to complete because I know that I know the feeling of finishing a big project. Like I know the project I'm doing now is, I mean, I've literally been doing it for like 800 Minecraft days, and I know that the feeling that I get when it's completed, it's going to be unmatched. Like it's going to be mega. I'm going to look at this project when it's done and be like, holy crap, I actually did it. Like a project that I wanted to do for years that I kept putting off because I thought, nah, it's too big, it'll take too long. And now I'm like, what? I'm 3/4 of the way through. Oh, hello. I'm 3/4 of the way through excavating the entire thing with TNT. And I'm starting to do it all by hand, which take maybe a similar amount of time. But, like, it's so worth it for that feeling afterwards. Oh, wow, wow. I used a fire rocket to get up, and I still missed the jump. There we go. Like, big projects are definitely worth it, but I'd say if you keep struggling, pick a project that's, like, not huge, but doable, and then just scale up from there. Like, say, like, a medium-sized project, like turning the wood of a woodland mansion all into cherry wood or pale oak, and building a pale oak around it. That's like maybe 100, 200 days in Minecraft, if that. And then once you've done it, you can look at it and go, oh, okay, that's how it feels to finish a project. And then once you've done that, you can keep on going from there and keep scaling up until you end up with projects that take. I think this one's going to take at least 1,500, maybe 2,000 Minecraft days to do. And that doesn't even include linking it to my nether, which I still need to do, and all that fun stuff. Alright, no worries. I mean, it's pretty much the same with any hobby or anything you like doing, really. Just start small and work your way up. Everyone's got to start somewhere. It's a fish. I wonder what the hell it was. Oh no, it's an axolotl. Wait a second. Oh, it's a baby. Cute. Where is the water that you spawned in? I don't. Oh, you spawned down here. Okay, that's cute. I wouldn't crawl out here, mate, because you do need water to live. I'm pretty sure. I wonder what it was then. But, I mean, that there, for example, that's another project that I want to sort out at some point, getting the blue axolotl, the rare one. Same with brown pandas, rare blocks like Deep Slate Emerald, they're all things that I want to get done at some point as well. And that's probably going to take a long time. Big time investment to do. Yeah, it's around about now that I start looking at my pickaxe health a little bit more often. And, you know, every like couple layers. Just so it doesn't actually fully get used up. But I do have spares. In fact, no, do I have spares? Because I'm pretty sure the last pick that I had got destroyed in the Desert Temple when I died. How many layers have I got left of this? Like 3 or 4. It's not too bad. Oh, not even that. Like it fully tapers in. Yeah. I have autocorrect turned off on my my phone and my laptop for that reason. If I spell something wrong, I spell it wrong with chest. I stand by it. Even if it is a silly mistake. Right, now I can start off by doing these. And then flip over to that side. Yeah. Ow. When this is done, this will literally be the safest place in my Minecraft world because no hostile mobs are going to spawn down here. It's great. If I can finish this side before my pickaxe runs out, then I will go and repair it before I do the next one. Yeah, like it's really annoying when I'm trying to convey a point if I'm frustrated with something and it autocorrects a swear word. That does get on my nerves. Because autocorrect clearly has to know what I mean. Oh, there's more layers down here. There we go. Another slice of the earth taken care of. Let's empty the inventory and then head back to my gold farm and repair my pick. Maybe stock up on fireworks as well. I don't think it's worth it. Not far from my gold farm now. There's a random nether portal that must have spawned in a long time ago. Is the Minecraft world is infinite? It's not. I think it's it's a decent amount of millions of blocks across, but so few people have gone that far. It is pretty much infinite. Prepare my shovel as well while I'm here. There we go. Wait for all these items to travel through. Level 807, by the way. If things carry on, then I'll get to level 1000 this time, which would be my first time ever hitting level 1000, by the way. If I don't die to something stupid in the meantime. Do I think I could get to level 1000? I mean, probably. If I don't die to anything stupid and I keep using my creeper farm and gold farm, then I'll probably get to level 1000 in the next month or so. Well, actually saying that, it's only taken me a month to get to level 800, so we'll see. I used to rely on a cobblestone pillar to tell me where the ancient city was, like that one there. Now I can rely on beacons. I need to pick areas in the city where I want the beacons to actually go, like, permanently. In fact, the moon is getting a bit low. Let's sleep. Oh, I missed. Can I hit it this time? There we go. Yeah, like literally 16 million, 60 million by 60 million blocks is ridiculous. I don't think I'll ever hit that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can do these, and then the next row will be connecting to that previous one that I cleared out on Saturday, or Friday stream, sorry. Right, you're actually annoying me now. Can you leave? You're getting in the way of my pick. Orange Blade 2.0. Yeah, I mean, I've popped a few totems falling down here, which has been funny. Actually, I was about to ask if there's any more of that cave left. It seems like it's just a few blocks. More diamonds, which is always welcome. More gold. To be honest, with the amount that I've cleared out by hand so far, I'm surprised I haven't found way more diamonds. Especially because I'm doing all of this area by hand. Maybe diamonds are rarer than I thought. I mean, I've got 3, 4... I think there's some more down there. I've got a decent amount so far. One thing I did notice when I woke up this morning was that my total watch time had increased by like a ridiculous amount. And I saw that my first ever episode of Hardcore like blew up. Well, it blew up to the point it got like 100 hours watch time, which I think is like a first for my channel, which is pretty cool. But second Hardcore attempt will be coming soon. Hopefully my next death is less my fault than the last death. But the main goal for that is to just defeat the dragon in Hardcore, which is something I've never done before. I know it's kind of child's play to some people who play Hardcore more permanently, but for me, I'm more of a builder than a PvEer. Car emoji. And then there's me, pushing 30 and I still don't know how to drive. Although to be honest, I've never had an interest in it. If I can walk to places, I'll walk. If not, then I'll just take the bus or the train or a taxi. I prefer using my legs than driving. And I know if ever I did get a driver's license, even small trips to the shop I would do in my car, and it would make me more lazy, which I don't like. I'm sure I'll get a car at some point in my future, but buying a house is definitely a higher priority. I mean, granted, I'm still absolutely eons away from being able to afford to buy a house, but either way, that will come first. I mean, if this still goes down to negative 31, I've only got like 6 or 7 blocks left to go down. Oh, there's a few more diamonds. Probably just a vein of 1, though. That's another weird thing. I've noticed a lot of veins of like 1 diamond, even though they're not exposed to air, so it should be more. Do I think you can balance on 1 wheel? Yeah. I mean, it's practice, sure, but anyone can balance on one wheel and anything. Oh, an office wheelchair. Probably a bit more difficult and a bit more risky. Don't don't fall back and hit your head. That's all I'll say. No one wants a bit of brain damage. That's a bad thing. How much further we got? Not much. Oh, I'm past the thing. I don't have to put blocks back. Never mind. Someone training a crow to bring money. Yeah, that's... Crows are super intelligent and they recognize faces and people. They're like some of the most intelligent birds. That's why I'm always kind of as nice as I can be to wildlife, because a lot of wildlife is really smart. Crows and octopuses are the prime examples of that. Like super intelligent beings in comparison to, you know, like ants, which act like more of a hive mind. Like crows, thing is with crows, they are very social animals. So if you befriend one crow, like someone I know rescued a crow, and they didn't like bring them money or anything, but they recognized that human was helping them out. They recovered, went and told all their friend crows, and now, you know, she's always got crows around her because they socialize and they say, this person is a safe person. We must protect this person. This person is friend. Whereas if you annoy a crow and you wind them up and you're mean to them, then they'll do the same thing. They'll tell the people they know, or tell the other crows that they know. A group of 40 crows. That's wild. That's just exploitative, and I don't like that. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but that's just stealing with extra steps. A place I used to work, back when I was a smoker. Thankfully I've quit since then, like smoking. But where I used to work, there was a crow that was really badly injured, and it was like super scared of people. And one day I was sat outside having a smoke and enjoying a sandwich, and I gave it a little bit of my food. And since, like, as soon as I did that, almost every single time I'd go outside for a break, it would always hobble along. Like an injured wing and an injured leg. It wasn't doing the best. But it would always come up to me and ask for food. And I'd always bring extra food. I went from being sandwiches to things like nuts and actual food that's good for them. Rather than just my crappy leftovers. Oh, tells me we're nearly at the end of this area here. Yeah. Yeah, crows are awesome. They're like, they're some of the best animals. Animals that show, like, kindness and things like that for other animals as well. Like, capybaras are some of my favourite, because they're a rodent. They're the perfect prey for a lot of animals, but they don't eat them because they're just really nice and friendly. Like I've seen many a video of a capybara just chilling on like a crocodile's back. I'm not entirely sure if it was AI generated or not, but it didn't look like it. Oh, I just made it up here. Nice. Was that some of them learned to pickpocket? What sandwich was it? What sandwich was it? It was a ham and cheese sandwich. But I was hungry earlier. I had cheese and onion. That was nice. Nah. Yeah. Do you know what? I will sleep. I was I was torn about it, but if I'm gonna do a new section, I don't want mobs to harass me. In fact, before I do this, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do this row over here. Clear this out, yes. But I'm gonna do this here, and then that's right on the edge. And then it will be fully connected then. Good job I've got beacons going all the way down this stretch of deep slate. But yeah, I'm hungry too, but I think I'm gonna have fish for tea, I think, tonight. Fish for dinner. Fish, chips, veg, maybe a bit of lemon juice squeezed over the fish as well. Wait, is that... What's this bit doing here? Pizza. I've not had pizza in ages. It'll be a good couple of months since I've had pizza. Oh, I flew. I fell down. Pizza is one of my favourite foods, but I have it. I make sure that. I mean, I'm an adult. I can have it whenever I want, but I do make sure I don't have it all the time, so it is still a nice treat when I do have it. Oh. So decide to finish off on this side first, and then go back and do the rest. Speaking of food, I've only got 12 golden carrots left. I need to go and stock up in a bit. What's that? Oh, it's a slime. Much more have I got left? Only a few more layers. Yeah, it's good. It's looking good so far, thank you. I've still got a lot left to do, but with every sort of layer I take away, the less I've got left. Let's go back over to do this side. And then once I've done this bit here, I can work on clearing the next section of 5. And then all of this will be linked up. Oh, nearly at the bottom, considering there is a skulk there. Oh, damn, I missed one. That's annoying. There we go. Let's do that, so I still have 64. And yeah, I think the next 5 will connect those edges up. Nah, do you know what? Yeah, I will. Do you know what? I'm gonna stock up on food now rather than later. Where is it? Food. Go. Rid of that. Throw that back in here. I'm gonna keep my gold helmet on actually, because I need to go to the Nether and dry out all of these wet sponges from clearing out all of the little water pools down there. That's something I'll probably do as soon as I stop streaming. think because I'm not gonna hit, I think because I'm gonna hit 10,000 days before I finish this build, I think instead of doing a big reveal of what it looks like at the end, I'm just gonna do a full in-depth, like, you know, half an hour, 45-minute long world tour showing off every single one of my farms and all of the builds that I've done, everything. Just do like a proper in-depth tour of the world and everything I've done in it so far. I think that's a good trade-off. As opposed to doing what I did for like 9,000 days, where I think the video was like a few minutes long, and then 8,000 days it was only a few minutes long as well, and I didn't even show off most of my builds. But the farms specifically. Probably start recording clips for the video before I hit 10,000 days. Because I've already got like an idea of how I want to intro the video, music and stuff to add to it, and things like that. But I will do like a full explore of the world once I'm in the 10,000 day territory. But that's only 100 Minecraft days away, which for me that's like what, a day AFK at a creeper farm. Yeah, it is really close. I mean, every minute that passes is another minute closer to 10,000. Oh, poor zombie. He set himself on fire to come get me and he can't even reach. Oh, is he already dead? Yeah, he's already dead. Oh, was that a slime that fell down? It was. Yeah, diamonds. Only a few, though. I mean, including the two that are there, I've got 18 so far today. Actually, no, 17, because I did have one in my inventory before I started, to make sure that any ores I picked up went in the right inventory slot. Oh, there's more. Okay, now I've definitely got 18. God, we're getting closer to the bottom now. How many more layers? Maybe two, or there's about three underneath me. So 3 or 4 and then I've done this section. Yeah, I think mining is satisfying. That's why my number one choice for mining in general is strip mining. I know that I could get more luck and find diamonds more frequently if I just go cheese cave mining in the giant cheese caves. But strip mining is satisfying. Especially if I'm like making a thumbnail and I need to go into a copy of the world to get a thumbnail. Seeing all of the rows nice and perfectly lined up is really nice. Nearly finished another big section here, which is fantastic. There you go. Nice big hole. I think I just keep continuing to mine this way, to be honest. Sort out our inventory first. Can't be that far off daytime, surely. Oh wait, it's actually early in the night. I thought it was way later. Never mind. I'll sleep anyway. At least then I'm not being hounded by mobs. And while I'm here, I will cut in this way. To... No, that's too far. It's here. And then this bit goes forward all the way to the far side. Well, I say no mobs. Still being harassed by slimes. I could do that area, but I think if I'm doing it in strips, like this, it makes sense to do it bit by bit. But the more I mine, the less of these guys I have to deal with. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. No, go. Honestly, it goes back to what I said on Friday. Slimes are the most annoying mob to deal with. Fine when they're in a farm, but any other time it's just a long day. What, Enderman? It was. Yeah, you know, like it's like everyone complains that the Phantom is the most annoying mob. I like the Phantom. Do you know how many flying mobs we have in Minecraft? The dragon, parrots, and phantoms. That's it. Like, we need more mobs that have flight. The skies feel so empty. Plus, phantoms aren't even that annoying. You just have to sleep and they're gone. That is my defense for phantoms. Because I firmly believe that cave slimes are the most annoying. And this is precisely why. Thanks for proving my point right on cue. I'm gonna start keeping a closer eye on my pickaxe health now. It's running down very slightly. Hey, more diamonds. And that's another reason I hate slimes. They just get in the way. Fully stopped me from insta-mining this deep slate. Yeah, literally. Move your green square. But despite the fact that I really think slimes are the most annoying, their only redeeming factor is slime balls for sticky pistons and redstone. And then magma cube is the magma cream, which can be crafted into magma blocks or used for fire res. I think fire res, yeah. And of course, I can use magma cubes to make frog lights, which is a farm I definitely need to start AFKing at before I build the walls, because I plan on using a lot of frog lights. I'm undecided on whether to use the ochre frog lights or the verdant, which is like the orange or the green ones, because I think both would look good. Maybe I'll find a way to incorporate both, who knows. Oh, there we go. There is our pickaxe durability down. Finish off this row and then get it repaired. I'm still looking forward to the Sofa Cube though. The mechanics on that thing look incredibly fun to play with. Oh, there's the gold farm. Best believe the first thing I'm going to do, as soon as the Chaos Cubed update is out, is design enclosures for the Sulfur Cubes. Add it to my mob zoo, and I can finally use buckets of Sulfur Cubes as well, so it's super easy to transport them across. Turn that off, repair the rest of this, and then turn that off. Wait for everything to go down, and fly back. So all the rotten flesh, all of the swords, they all get burnt, and then I use all this gold to make things like food and blocks for beacons. That's how I managed to get so many gold blocks for all the beacons I've got at this ancient city. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's in your face, but it is very effective. There we go. Almost back. I'm tempted to empty my inventory, but I'm going to hold off until I've cleared out this next section. About... Oh, I'm well over halfway down. Yeah, only another like 4 or 5 blocks left. Oh. It wouldn't mind down an extra block because Tough has a quicker break break rate, even though I've got haste beacons on. So tough is literally insta-mine with anything. Oh, is that skeleton going to shoot me? Probably try. Oh no, he walked away. He's not bothered. I kind of wonder at what Y level mobs stop spawning above an ancient city. Because I know they don't spawn in the ancient city. Obviously, some parts of the ancient city are higher up than others. Well, there's the first layer of skulk, so I can't be that far off from finishing this little chunk here. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that hostile mobs don't spawn in the ancient city, it's just the warden. Could you imagine running through an ancient city being followed by, like, a warden with a sonic attack, skeletons with a ranged arrow attack, zombies, creepers? It'd be an absolute nightmare. Oh, fell. I mean, even standing here, even though it's on one edge of the city, this looks insane now it's got skylight coming into it. Oh, I fell again. Up here, there we go. There we go. Now I can clear my inventory. Maybe sleep through the night if... Yeah, I can sleep through the night. The moon is getting low. Don't need to worry about clearing my inventory of ores just yet. Yeah, I think if I do this, like, row of, like, 5 all the way across here, then I can move all the beacons back and actually put them at the decent distance so they all have adequate range. Like, these two are, like, really close together, and they didn't have to be. I just wanted... I just want to be able to reach the far end of this section. And that one didn't, so I moved this one a bit forward. Yeah, 22 diamonds. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the diamonds that I get from mining these last like couple of layers by hand, and then mine them all at once I've finished digging everything out, and get all the diamonds that are down here because I know there are still a few that I left in like the floor and the walls and stuff. Like there's some back here. Where are they? Oh, I think they're in that wall there. Oh, another big slime come to say hello. Can I get you close to the edge here? Can I then just physically punch you off? So you're not bothering me? Yes, I can. Goodbye. Another layer down, yeah. Every block I mine is one less left to do. I do still think that this might be... I mean, because I'm doing this by hand, it might be on par with how much end stone I had to mine to get rid of the end island. Because I did the entire end island by hand. Maybe a little bit less. But I kept every single end stone from that. Oh, hello. Would you mind going down there? Thank you. Wait. Oh. Different slime. Oh, damn it. I need to eat. Yeah, I still got, like, I mean, including all of the different materials, because I did, when I filled up the entire storage system with just end stone, I started turning it into bricks, and then walls, stairs, slabs. So I've got 2 double chests full of shulkers, full of each individual type of end stone. So a decent way to 1,000,000 blocks. and that was like a 3-month project. But I had to be a lot more careful because if I fell off while mining, there was no ground underneath me. I literally just fell straight in the void, which happened a few times. And then I built a giant leaf platform underneath. 5 or 6 blocks left to go down after this layer. Provided it's still at the right. Yeah, it looks about the same. Same white level. Down the hole. There you go. Then again, I mean, I did get rid of an entire mountain range before doing this mountain range, and that was entirely by hand for my end portal to get into the end. But I used a lot of that deep slate and stone to build other things. To be honest, I think I used most of the stone when I built the Wither Skeleton farm. Because I had to put slabs down in a 128 by 128 area. Around, well, it was like 256 really. Around the nether, where the Wither Skull spawners were. Not spawners, but, you know, spawning spots. So now the only mobs that spawn in the fortress, well, the only mobs that do spawn in the fortress, which does make it a lot easier to farm with the skeletons. Like, when I got the beacon, the third beacon up there last night, it took me like 5-10 minutes in that fortress, and I had all the skulls I needed. I could make it super efficient and automate it, but I've still yet to do that project. Right now, it works. That's the important thing. Yeah. Another 3 layers after this one, and then that is another section done. still slimes bouncing around down there. They'll be spawn when I fly up. Here we go. Another section done. I mean, looking at this top down, I've done quite a bit today. I think I did as much today as I did yesterday. That's alright, Orange. I'm about to head off as well. Um, yeah, I did about as much today as I did on Friday. I think off stream I'm gonna take down all these rows of dispensers, make all of the TNT from the gunpowder farm that I did overnight and this morning, and then blast a few more layers of this out, and try and continue this row all the way to this side, and then probably try and make a start on this one over here, and then just do it in rows all the way across until I've completed the entire thing. I'd say I'm 3/4 of the way through TNT blasting and probably about, I don't know, 1/10 of the way through mining everything by hand. Uh, but yeah, that's gonna do me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Facebook under the same name, Hide the Diamond. And until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you